Salut les gens, on se retrouve pour la deuxième partie sur ce jeu, ce Forgotten City. On se souvient que la dernière fois, pour ceux qui n'ont peut-être pas suivi non plus, on s'est retrouvé dans une cité souterraine dans le passé par un portail temporel et on devait empêcher le fait que les gens se transforment en statues d'or, puisque dès qu'il y a un péché qui est commis dans la cité, notamment les gens se solidifient et c'est la fin du monde, comme on dit, entre guillemets. La dernière fois, c'est ce qui s'est passé. Il y a une sorte d'assassin qui est arrivé par le portail temporel, qui avait un arc et des flèches et qui a voulu tuer quelqu'un, et donc du coup ça a précipité la catastrophe. Je suis retourné dans le présent et ça m'a renvoyé dans le passé de nouveau, et nous voici ici dans cette cité que l'on connaît. Donc j'ai déjà été voir le consul ou le magistère, je ne sais pas comment il s'appelle, au tout début. On va aller se balader un petit peu. Alors c'était là que l'archer était apparu. Et ça s'était effondré.
Help! You have to do something.
Alors je passe.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine. What? Why? All right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
Ok, donc là je l'empêche d'aller là-dedans parce que là-dedans ça va s'effondrer. Et du coup, elle se retrouve... elle va dans la boulangerie plutôt. On va parler à lui.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around. Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but what I need... I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. Oh, well, technically yes, but that just means you'll need to be a little...
Non, je vous
No
apporterai
need
pas
to
d'argent.
decide on anything yet. Just...
Ouais, c'est bizarre.
Very well.
Pourquoi tu veux un arc, toi? Alors, on va pas aller dans le temple tout de suite parce qu'il y a l'assassin qui va se pointer. Et j'ai pas envie qu'il se pointe. Il faut retrouver la jeune femme à la boulangerie. Alors le seul problème là-dedans, c'est que je ne sais pas trop m'orienter dans la ville. Je sais pas qui c'est, ça. Nikita.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Interesting. I'm not sure why you're telling me, but... Oh, well then. Keep asking people how they wound up. Livia's fate weighs heavily on my mind. I don't, I'm afraid. It seems to me we're exiled here until... Come back to me once...
Ok. C'est quoi ça?
Hey! You're not thinking about going into the cistern, are you? Nobody's told you about Hannibal? So, there was this guy called Hannibal, right? One day, a few weeks back, said he could hear spirits wailing. Anyway, a few days later, so I go down after him, and hunched over him was something that made a creature. Like a... If it was a man, maybe. But I swear on my... More like a Strix, or some verse... What any sane person would have done. I legged it. Good idea.
Ok. Bizarre. Il y a vraiment un monstre. Je vais quand même y aller. Vérifier. Ça tombe, je vais peut-être mourir, hein, mais j'en sais rien, mais je vais quand même vérifier ce qu'il me dit. Ça tombe, c'est pour dissuader les gens d'aller en bas. Oh putain, ah ouais, il y a quelqu'un. Oui, t'es où?
Please. It hurts.
Qu'est-ce qu'il me dit?
Let me die. You.
Pendentif lunaire. Ok, j'ai des sous. Je visite l'endroit. Ah, une amphore de flèche. Je vais prendre. Ok. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Une créature écrasée. Inspectée. Une créature humanoïde émaciée éclaboussée d'or. Elles sont fait écraser en entrant dans la citerne depuis la cave plus loin. Ok. Ok. Sans doute. Mais qu'est-ce qu'il parle là? Ouais. Ah. C'est pas le truc à qui je donnais le coup de pied? À mon avis, c'est la statue que j'ai tapée. Elle s'est foutue dans le décor, à mon avis. Et je la vois plus. C'est un bug du jeu, je pense. Non? Parce que je la vois pas, hein. Je vois personne. Non, je vois personne. Voilà. Bon, j'ai trouvé des flèches. J'ai trouvé de l'argent. J'avais pas été faire ça dans le premier run. Alors, je vais te parler, je vais te dire que j'ai été moi en bas. Si je peux.
Malleolus isn't receiving visitors at the moment. When Malleolus wins the election, yeah? This...
Ok.
Whatever.
Ah, tu me surveilles, copain.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Name's Rufius. Better watch. Can't talk long. Family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province. Because we're all in... Majesty. If you were the... None of you be... If we have to. If I did, do you think we'd be... I mean, all these people just bumble along. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what... I don't know. But did you ever get... Of course. Meliodas. Not sure I trust. No. Whatever.
Ok. Il y a l'autre qui m'attend à la boulangerie, mais je sais pas où elle est la boulangerie. J'ai pas de carte. Il faut surtout pas que j'aille au temple, il y a l'assassin qui va arriver.
Salve!
Oula, ça rame. Mise de course. Mhm.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
Qu'est-ce qu'on dit? Patauger à contre-courant. J'essaye de découvrir de... Je connais pas ici. Wow. Ah oui, je suis descendu. L'accès au temple est là. Et je suis descendu comme ça. D'accord. Ok. Je sais pas où j'arrive, mais j'y arrive. Mhm. Il y a des chemins un peu partout. C'est quoi cet endroit? Les ongles angulaires sont chairs ni os. Celui est appelé séjour du crime. Titios étendu sur 9 arpents auprès de ses entrailles à lacérer. Toi, Tantale, tu ne saisis pas la moindre goutte d'eau et l'arbre au-dessus de toi se dérobe à toi. Toi, 6 filles, tu cherches à serrer un rocher, tu le pousses, rocher prêt à te retomber. Les ifs tournent en rond, se poursuivant, se fuyant. Et les audacieux qui machinent à mort leurs cousins, les béliers s'appliquent sans fin, et puis les autres qui se perdent. Ok, ouais. Bon, ok, super. J'espère trouver au moins un petit quelque chose. Il fait super noir. Comment je fais pour grimper alors? comment on fait pour grimper du coup? Paramètres, commande, raccourci, pardon. J'ai l'impression que c'est pas possible pour l'instant. Ok. Peut-être lors d'un prochain raid, je sais pas. Ah, je suis paumé en fait là. Je sais pas comment faire pour repartir. Ah, ici peut-être. Ok. Hmm. On dirait qu'on est sur une sorte de catacombe. Mais je suis paumé, hein. Ok, on arrive sur une autre partie de la ville. Waouh.
Vote for Malleolus for a free drink at my tavern. Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was... There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before. Ugh, coming on a bit strong, don't you think? I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern? Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen but... You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink I guess that went right over you. As a matter of fact, I'm happy to tell you all about it, but...
Ah, l'information.
So, how badly... I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not... Well, I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again. Simple. It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. If I took your money without giving you what I promised, I'd be breaking the gold...
Ouais, d'accord.
What's the matter? Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. Certainly, for 10 denarii. Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair, until one day she just... snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now, she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame.
Ok.
I hear that if Malleolus is elected, he's gonna throw a small festival to celebrate.
Ok.
Whatever you like. All right. See ya.
Ok.
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
Ouais, je peux les voler, mais j'ai pas envie de commettre un crime et du coup, ça me ferait retourner en arrière, donc j'ai pas envie. C'est dangereux, si je me fais attraper, c'est pas bon du tout. Oh putain.
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world,
T'es marqué, toi.
so this place accepts all the soul, but it does not notice the crowds that come. The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others there is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions. The bloodless shadows. This is their punishment. They never do. You think you wish to know, but you do not. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. The newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Non. Ok. Des fois ça rame. Ok, je vois où on est. Mhm. Ok. Il y en a plein qui sont transformés, hein, c'est un truc de fou. Sculpture sur pierre. Ah d'accord. Vous voyez ce que ça représente, hein. On va mettre dans le bon sens. Hop là. Et voilà. Youhou. Chrétien, ok. Il n'y a personne qui me voit là. Ah merde!
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Ah merde, j'ai volé, il faut pas voler! Ah quel con! Je me suis dit, il n'y a personne qui me voit. Oh merde! Oh merde, je me suis fait le con. Ah ouais! Merde! Vite, cours! Attends.
We must get to the shrine.
Vite. Allez. Ah, j'ai fait le con là. Je me suis dit, bon, je vais piquer, il n'y a personne qui me voit, mais en fait, j'ai oublié tout péché. Vous faire venir instantanément vers le... dans le passé. Et là, on revient et on voit que j'étais touché. Là, le mec qui va me dire oui.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just... Oh, I guess how much did I... Of course. Well, it's a lot. I'm a farmer. Always have been.
Bon, je passe. Hein,
One
les
day,
dialogues, je vais
when I
vite,
was
hein.
about 20, my father and I were in the... My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. But by the time I got back, he was... My mother died of a broken heart soon after. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missed. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open, but there were more of them. I never saw how many. My home was reduced to ash. Yeah, well, I wasn't the... Unfortunately, there were just too many. I spent a few years working for my new... Tried to escape a couple of times. I'd probably still be there, too. Everybody was running down toward the... I got swept up with... Next thing I knew, some stranger was dragging me out of a river. Stumbled across this
Comme mon
place and
histoire à moi en fait.
started my
L'inconnu
life
m'a
over
tiré
again.
hors de la rivière, je suis tombé sur cet endroit et j'ai refait ma vie.
That's what I thought too, for a while. See, I finally had my own... Until Sentius the Decurion he even told me if I refuse his demands, I'll... So, it turns out our dear old man... But don't you worry. Forget I said that last part, will you? I get carried away sometimes. Thanks, friend. Anyway, well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, but Centilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her. Oh, I don't give it much thought these days, but I say, let's spend less time. I can't see how I could vote for... Even I could do a better job. All right, see you.
Du coup j'ai passé mais j'ai pas fait gaffe à ce qu'il m'a dit. Je sais pas pourquoi il m'a dit que je le suspectais en fait. Je sais pas comment on fait pour ouvrir le truc de quête. Ah voilà. Donc il semblerait que tous les habitants de la cité vont mourir car une personne va enfreindre la règle d'or. Je dois découvrir de qui il s'agit. Pour ce faire, Santus veut que je parle à tout le monde et que je les aide. Si cela peut me permettre de gagner leur confiance. Il m'a également donné l'autorisation de rentrer chez eux, de fouiller leurs biens et leurs documents si nécessaire. Un assassin est entré dans la cité et cherche à tuer un certain Quinctius. Dire à Sentius que vous suspectez Galerius. Galerius a révélé être un homme coléreux au passé empli de crimes et d'extrême violence. Et ça, ce sont les petites quêtes. Il y a pas mal de choses en fait, tout compte fait. Trouver un moyen de neutraliser l'arme armée. Obtenir un arc. Ok. Il y a pas mal de choses à faire. Je vais aller voir Sentius. Alors, est-ce que j'ai de nouveau mon truc là, ma tyrolienne? Oui. Oui, ça va. Hein.
On your best behavior, I trust?
Ouais, tout va bien. Ça rame un peu. Hein. Je voulais juste voir Sentius. Je sais pas où il est. Sentius. Sentius. Donc ça c'est sa fille.
That's my room. Leave before I call Horatius.
T'inquiète, cocotte. Voilà, Sentius, on va lui parler.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name? We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time to bring you here? I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. That about?
Alors.
Ah, I see. Look, it's unfortunate, but all that... Now, I assume you saw... Of course, what is it?
Ouais, mais j'ai pas accusé à tort. Attends, bref, attends.
Are you sure you've spent enough time investigating to make... It looks like you'll have to continue.
On dit que c'est pas suffisant. Ok.
If I did, I'd have let these people out. I've had plenty of time to think. I've always considered our survival and prosperity. Give the gods what they want, and we all... The real enemy in this, I trust... Sextus Sentius Imperiosus is my name. Before I wound up here, I was a Decurion... Very well. Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
Attends, il n'y avait pas un truc que je devais lui dire aussi à Pépère là? Facultatif, parler de l'assassin à Sentius. Il va pas le faire. Ok. J'ai pas pu lui en causer un mot. Attends, copain.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have any... Of course. What is it? Why then did you say... It looks like you'll have...
Non.
Thank you. I'll be...
Donc, faut peut-être pas lui en parler maintenant. Ok. Je vais parler à la prêtresse.
Of a degenerate mind.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
Il y avait une prêtresse la dernière fois qui était là, en haut des marches, elle y est plus. Bonjour. J'ai pas quitté toi, Lucretia.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Sylvium, but that Culus cumulatus decius won't give it to me. It's too late. She just slipped away. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally, I'd treat her with resin of Sylvium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly."
C'est un salaud, lui.
Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back, and now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule. Or, well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the... Get me that Sylvium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I swear to the gods below, not even the...
Huh.
Well, come back if you get sick or injured. Day or night.
Ok, donc elle peut me soigner. Attends.
Feeling all right? Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. But that was Navia, and anything about what? Sure. What do you want to... Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and... I haven't seen her in months. She's not allowed to leave Malleolas's... Hemlock, I believe. How did you know that? Yes, she did. Gladly.
Ok.
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. I'm tired and out of my depth and misery. My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine, and as he prepared to evacuate our villa, I could barely see for the smoke and the street. The next thing I remember, I was wicked.
Oh.
It's all right. Say what you will about this place, and while there's no shortage of snakes here. Oh, this shrine was in use as a kind of strange to set up a clinic, but the god who inflicts a curse is also the only. Well, she used to run the clinic until she suddenly lost all interest in it. This changes everything, she kept saying. The last time I saw her, the last time any of us saw, and then she shut herself in the palace. She's been gone so long now, we figure she's either dead. But I really wish I could reach her, because that's the only hope I have of solving a troubling problem. One of my patients is suffering from terrible I really shouldn't say. He's become so irritable that the smallest things set him. I just know Navia would know how to treat him. Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you. Let me know how you go.
Ok. Et toi, salopard.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff. Hi, salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Dacius. Terrible shame what happened to Yulia, but... Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii. Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it. Hear what? You sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things, perhaps you should pay a visit to Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navia on our hands. She claimed the statue was whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again. But I digress. Do you want this Silphium or not? Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived here. Is that what you want?
Prenez-le et fuyez, qu'elle me dit la voix.
Do you think I don't know a bluff when I see one? Nice try. Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate.
On va tester le... Prenez-le et fuyez.
Don't you dare.
Elle me dit carrément de voler la résine et de m'enfuir. Et donc de revenir dans le passé. Mais au moins je l'aurai sur moi. Quitte à tout refaire. Et ben on vole l'objet.
Hey Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Voilà, là tout le monde va se transformer en statue. Voilà. Dont certaines ont des arcs prêts à me tuer. Voilà. Ça fait recommencer le scénario, mais c'est pas grave, on s'en fout. J'aurais eu ce que je voulais. Voilà. C'est pour la bonne cause. Voilà. Voilà, retour dans le passé. Enfin, dans le présent actuel. Hop. Mais au moins j'ai le... Voilà. Il faut que je donne de la résine à... Ah putain, là tu me parles encore.
Salve, friend. I don't think so. Oh.
Allez, hop, on va aller voir le temple. Attends, on va prendre le truc. On va lui donner la résine avant que l'autre elle meure, justement. Tu reviens. Ouais, ça va. Hop. Ici. Et ici. On va lui donner la résine tout de suite.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called Sylphium. What? Quick, give it here. Yulia, Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary. How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle? A what? I'm sorry, I must have misheard you. I think it's your accent, because it sounded like you said, time traveler. But whatever kind of traveler you are, that was like the gods hearing my prayers and intervening. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her, and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. I wish some people here need just don't get sick or injured. A city without sin might sound good on paper, but snakes like Decius will always absolutely nothing. In some... Sure, what do you want to know? Gladly. That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life.
Ok, bon, on a réussi cette quête-là. Génial. Et donc on a sauvé Yulia, maintenant je peux lui parler.
Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. But thanks for trying to help me, I suppose. Was there something you wanted? Lucretia says I'm... As much as I'm grateful that you tried to help me, it's just not safe for me to talk about it. Please, no more questions. The golden rule. That's the least of my worries. The gods may be cruel, but Malleolus and Claudia are far crueler. Please, just leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Persistent as Nemesis, aren't you? I can tell you, but it's a long saga.
Bon, je peux entendre la version courte.
Look, if you don't have time to listen to me, don't let me keep you. All right. I'd been here about a week when it dawned on me I'd be trapped here for the rest of my life. So when my new friend Aurelia offered me a secret way out, I would have done anything. She was supposed to be my friend. I told her it would take me years to save up that much. So she suggested I take out a loan from Malleolus. and I did. I'm not proud of it, but yes, I was surprised he agreed. I had to sign an agreement saying I'd work off the debt over 30 years. But I paid Aurelia, and she gave me her so-called way out.
Ouais.
Do you want to know what it was? Hemlock.
Ah, d'accord, parce que c'est du poison.
Drink this, she said, and you'll be out of here in no time. Of course, she pointed to a sign on her tavern saying, "Let the buy." She immediately told Malleolus I'd tried to escape without paying him back.
Ok.
Only, in fact, he just thanked her.
Ok, donc la tenancière de tout à l'heure, là, c'est... elle dit qu'elle a une issue, mais en fait, ce qu'elle propose, c'est que les gens s'empoisonnent eux-mêmes, quoi.
That's what I said to the magistrate. I went to Sentius and begged for help, but he said the law. I thought about resisting too. He locked me in his villa, confiscated everything. His wife, Claudia, was just as bad. I'd be on my hands and knees, scrubbing the floor clean for hours, only for her to... Those two took my hemlock.
Ouais.
I just wanted it to be over, but it seems I messed that up too. I brought it on myself. I trusted one of the most callous human beings I've... When I've recovered, I expect their thug Domitius will
Ouais,
come
du coup, j'ai
for
sauvé
me.
pour rien, quoi.
He'll escort me back. Only this time, I won't be able... Honestly, it would have been better if... I doubt it. It seems this is the fate the gods have chosen. At least until someone breaks the... A lot. But it doesn't matter.
Huh?
He's in exactly the same position as I am. Malleolus and Aurelia set the same... He's probably already thrown himself from the bluff into Malleolus. If so, I'd never be able to live with...
Waouh. Waouh.
I doubt you could make it up to the bluff in time. I don't know who you are, or why you see...
Ok, donc il faut atteindre le haut de la falaise et empêcher son copain de se suicider. Oh, putain. Comment ça rame des fois. Hop.
May Apollo keep you safe.
Ouais, bien sûr. Ok, il faut aller là-bas tout en haut. Putain. Je sais même pas comment y aller tout en haut. Je sais pas comment y aller, Pépère. Peut-être monter sur les... Attends. Je vais faire le tour comme ça. À mon avis, j'arriverai pas à temps. Le mec, je le vois, il est là-bas. Faut que je fasse tout le tour. Une personne là. Voilà. Ça donne l'occasion de visiter un nouveau lieu, parce que je connais pas du tout ici. Hop. Oh putain. Voilà. Il est là le mec.
Salve, friend.
Mais je voulais pas te
I'm
parler, moi je
Octavia.
m'en fous de toi.
Welcome to life under the golden rule. It's a ghastly thing, is it not? How are you faring so far? That's good, in a sense. If you're not on edge, you've not been paying attention. Well, we've all been where you... I used to lay awake at night, contemplating the big question. I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid.
Alors, attends.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
Attends, mais non.
Oh no. No. No, 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 no.
Attends.
Oh, Pierce, what are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose your balance, you'll fall.
That's the idea.
What? Why? Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who treats me like an animal?
I know things are hard for you right now. They're hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through.
J'aurais dû parler à la dame
If you do
de
this,
son copain.
it could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Please, Ulpius. Help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all. I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him. Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the Empire. I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage. I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of my life. I'm out. Wherever you are, Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Ulpius,
Non,
no!
attends. Oh putain.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb. Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the Golden Rule. So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine. I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Ah ouais, ça a pas mis fin au... Ça a pas mis fin au... Parce que je suis ce que me dit la voix, je saute. Donc je vais mourir par contre. Mais c'est tentant de suivre les conseils de la voix. Je suis un gueudin. Je saute.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been elected your magistrate.
Wow.
Thank you. I'm delighted
C'était le saut de la foi, hein.
and now, I make this solemn promise to you.
Le problème, c'est que j'ai pas vu le corps du mec en dessous.
And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens. Under my leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve.
Tiens, je vais parler au mec, là.
No more shall you walk. Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
Vous venez d'entrer dans ma
That
villa en
was
sautant de...
either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me? I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today. I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny. By declaring there's no such thing as the Golden Rule, it's a children's fable exploited by Sentius to frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous lie? The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the Golden Rule is real? Nonsense! There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already. I disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish. Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read, as if a lie could be transformed into the truth by the simple act of writing it down? What? Oh, I see what's happening here. Another poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer. True, but that is simply because you are mistaken. I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it. You mean the children's fable exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants? I trust you can see yourself out. Through the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
Ok, donc faut le convaincre de se retirer de l'élection. Peut-être fouiller ses affaires. C'est chez lui de toute façon aussi.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored.
On va visiter ton chez toi, copain. Oui, plus à son amour perdu, que Dieu veille sur vous. Sachez que j'ai tenu plus longtemps possible, mais sans vous, ma vie n'a pas de sens. J'espère que nous nous retrouverons à Gan Eden. Ah, le Gan Eden, c'est le paradis. En hébreu. Bouteille vide. On s'en fout, tu vois. Note de Yulia. Yulia, ses ravisseurs Maléolis et Claudia, soyez maudits. Le temps que vous lisez ceci, je serai déjà morte, que je préfère mourir plutôt que vous servir un jour de plus. Voilà. Plus des vautours picorés de votre foi, vos foies dans les tartares pour l'éternité. Ok.
A day of celebration, I hereby announce a day of celebration to mark the end of an era. Yes, yes. Very good.
Ok. Je sais pas, y a pas un document compromettant, un truc pour le faire chanter, ce garçon? Quelqu'un qui pleure derrière la porte. Ok.
Still here.
Ah ouais, je cherche la clé pour sortir du coup. Il m'a dit que t'avais la clé, Coco. Bon, rien à faire ici, ok.
Still here.
Bah.
You again. What is it now? I trust you can see yourself out.
Bah. Il y a une clé à côté. Une clé à côté. Ah bah oui, là, sur le mur, là, j'ai pas vu. Clé de villa de Maëlys. Je prends l'objet. Est-ce qu'avec ça, je peux, avant de partir... aller à l'étage et ouvrir la porte verrouillée. Voilà, la bonne femme là qui pleure là depuis tout à l'heure. Il est pas content parce que je suis pas parti, mais... attends, c'était où l'escalier déjà? Là, ici. Je m'en vais dans 2 secondes. Je vais juste voir la porte là-bas. Si avec la clé, ça permet d'ouvrir ou pas. Voilà. Là. Déverrouillé.
I'm not supposed to be in here.
Bah non. Je sais, où cachez-vous vos biens précieux?
Talk. What business could you possibly have with me? My marital affairs are no concern of yours. Thank you very much. I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who... I have quite enough marriage trouble already. Preferably the way you came in.
Ouais, d'accord.
I think it's about to be... Finally! This is outrageous.
Je vais partir, hein, t'inquiète. Je sais pas pourquoi tu pleures aussi, cocotte. Bon, bah je me casse alors, ok. Je voulais juste savoir pourquoi vous pleuriez, madame, mais... Voilà. Oh putain, ça fait mal aux yeux quand ça tourne comme ça. Ok.
Oi! How did you get in there, you cheeky little stirkus? If I cop an earful from Malleolus, I'll be coming for you.
Citizen, we're finally alone. I assume you all... We have? I must have... Is that about right? Seems rather... Of course. What is it? Yes? What? An assassin? What are you talking about? Then what are you doing here talking to me? Why aren't you out there trying to stop him? You'd best go, quickly. As magistrate, I hereby declare him... I don't believe so, no. Any way you can. Despite my weapons ban, it's been my... Thank you. Please act quickly before it's too late.
Ok, là je dis que c'était l'assassin qui est arrivé avec son arc. Par contre, j'ai l'autorisation de le tuer. J'ai l'autorisation de le tuer, mais il faut trouver un arc. Il me dit qu'on peut trouver n'importe où des armes dans la cité, mais ils ne m'aident pas du tout. Hein. Coco, là, tu m'aides pas. Hein. Objectifs principaux. Ok, j'ai l'impression qu'il faut que je retourne dans le passé là. Je suis un peu bloqué là. Ah, on va aller voir la prêtresse.
On your best behavior, I trust?
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta... It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other. It'll be between Sentius. Why do you... all of the male citizens who are willing. Well, you're not as, but if it's any consolation, by using whatever gifts the gods give, I'm responsible for an... You can, assuming they're... As I said, I'm planning to hold it before... Yes, I have overheard some... Very well.
Oula.
Citizens, it is time.
Oula.
Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
The election's starting.
Oh, je sais pas si j'ai bien fait. Du coup, ça va peut-être me laisser champ libre pour... Faut que je trouve un arc, moi.
Help! You have... A man arrived in the baths. You have to do something. None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. You'll just have... Thank you. I have to hide. Find me in this empty What? All right.
Voilà. Il faut pas que je rentre là-dedans, sinon ça déclenche le truc. C'est ça qui va tomber. Prenez garde, le sanctuaire peut tomber à tout instant. Ok. Je vais pas, je vais me faire buter. Je sais pas où ils sont partis faire l'élection là avec Coco.
Hello?
C'est qui toi?
Hello? My name's Dooley. I live here. I don't know. I don't remember. Yes, but I wasn't. They said I did it. More than... Yes.
Le magistrat Sinius explique que Dilu a été emprisonné pour l'empêcher de s'introduire dans des propriétés privées. Oh. D'accord.
What does it say? My treasure! My friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said, if anything ever, he gave me this key and made me promise to... All I remember is he said something about... Now nobody looks after me. Hannibal said I shouldn't give it. Galerius already tried that. What about the rules? Like Galerius? He's nice. I like Galerius. He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get... Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was. Bye-bye.
Ok. Donc faut que j'aille jusqu'à la citerne supérieure. Ok. Ah, c'est là le...
You're showing your true colors now, corruption sickens me. Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This is insanity. You'll doom us all.
Lies! It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Death must either not come at all, or else must come and pass away.
En fait, le mec, il est arrivé le... Ça. Ok, je me casse. Vite. Je sais pas ce qui s'est passé, mais à mon avis, l'assassin est arrivé, il a tué quelqu'un. Hein? C'est Sentius qui est mort. Il y a quelqu'un qui a tué Sentius. Ah ouais, l'assassin est arrivé à tuer Sentius. Sentius a eu juste le temps de le portail pour moi, mais il est mort. Ok. Voilà, donc me voilà de nouveau. Il y en a qui va me parler.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are?
Ah, on va faire ça plutôt.
Oh, sounds serious. I'm listening.
Julia est mourante, mais Lucretia ne peut pas l'aider sans ce sifium. Prenez-en et partez vite.
Julia? Oh no. All right, I can do that. I'll go, but once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Ok, donc c'est lui qui va sauver la demoiselle de ce qui se passe. Je pense qu'on va se laisser là, parce qu'on a recommencé 2-3 fois ici. Prochaine émission, c'est que je vais aller tout de suite tout en haut, empêcher le monsieur de tomber. Je pense que c'est ce que je vais faire. Au niveau des quêtes, des indices, montrer pendentif à Cynthia. Je trouve qu'il y a beaucoup de choses qui se débloquent au fur et à mesure des tentatives. Et ça m'a l'air d'être pas mal. Il y a beaucoup de choses. On a trouvé un moyen de faire élire Galerius au poste de magistrat. Du coup, en sauvant Julia, il va être populaire auprès de celle qui soigne, là. Il sera populaire auprès de la population. Donc ça, j'ai bien fait. Ok, ça, j'ai bien fait de l'envoyer. Non, franchement, c'est pas chiant de tout recommencer parce qu'à chaque fois on découvre des choses nouvelles.